Hi everyone, my name is Eric.
And my name is Jia Xuan.
So today we have received a very sad news, and this is the news that shocked a lot of our investing community have been sharing their thoughts to this giant, which is Mr. Charlie Munger.
Yeah.
So Mr. Charlie Munger at the age of 99, he passed away this morning, Singapore time this morning. And let us take this moment of silence of 10 seconds to honor this person, this giant, and this mentor of a lot of investors worldwide. All right. So some of you might be wondering, who is Charlie Munger and why these news are so shocking and so sudden for people around the world. He is 99 years old, like old man. Yeah. What is this about? What's happening? So this is a recording that we would like to share with you, who is Charlie Munger, and then how does it impact people like us, like me, that never met him. All right. So maybe a very brief introduction about Charlie Munger.
Yeah.
So Charlie Munger, this year is age 99. And then his birthday is 1st of Jan. So it's like within another few months, he'll be 100 years old.
Oh.
And he is the partner of Warren Buffett. So a lot of you have been like watching news. You will see a lot of coverage on Warren Buffett.
Yeah.
So Berkshire Hathaway, how Warren Buffett, what he say, people visiting Warren Buffett. So Warren Buffett is always the front, the key figure lah. But there's another person behind that's always supporting influencing.
Yeah.
And I would like to make a rather controversial statement right here.
Okay.
Which is, Warren Buffett always shared this liner. Buy wonderful company at fair price is better than buy fair company at wonderful price.
So what's the difference?
So wonderful company, which is a great companies like
example
like maybe Costco, all these great company at a fair price, which is the so-called fair value lah, is better than buying the fair company, which is like maybe a so-so, somewhat good performance but not extraordinary at a wonderful price.
Means like totally undervalued kind of
like
price.
a huge discount kind of thing. So in other words, buy a wonderful company rather than buying a fair company kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the thing whereby so-called great quotes or liner by Warren Buffett. But if without Charlie Munger,
Okay. It'll be different.
it will be different.
Okay.
Because in the beginning stage of Warren Buffett, in his investing stage, right, Warren Buffett believed in this thing called cigar butting.
Yeah.
What is cigar butting?
Cigar butt investing.
Yeah, cigar butt investing. So it's like there's
cigarette.
You have cigarette, right? You smoke, and then you're left with like one, two puff.
The brown part.
Yeah, the brown part, but
Still have a little bit more.
Yeah,
Okay.
another 1-2 puff, and people just throw away. Yeah.
Because it's like end already lah.
Yeah, they thought this is no value, just throw away.
Okay.
But Warren Buffett believed this cigar have still like a 1 or 2 puff.
It's still worth
something.
picking up lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in other words, buying a so-called fair company at a wonderful price. People don't want it, I get it. Yeah.
Huge discount as well.
So this is the investing methodology, which is he learned from Graham investing.
Ben Graham, right?
Ben Graham, yeah. So it's a good type of investing whereby, you are buying discounted stuff lah, great stuff lah. Yeah. But the problem is like,
The longevity.
after the 2 puff,
Then what happens next, right?
then what's?
Okay.
This is not a good,
It's not
sustainable investing.
Or maybe it's like it's not going to be performing in the next few years already.
Yeah, a long-term wise lah.
Okay.
Until Charlie Munger tell like Warren Buffett, investing should be investing in wonderful companies. You know this company can continue sustainably grow long term. You don't need to keep looking for cigar 1, cigar 2, cigar 3. And then you can just invest in a company. It's like investing in a tree. Where this tree, you will continue to grow as long as they have good soil, good people taking care of this tree. There's a longevity that you can grow with the tree itself.
So for Charlie Munger, his belief or his strategy is to go for something that's much more simpler, lah, right?
It's much more
less taxing as compared to cigar butting in a sense, lah, right?
Maybe I bring another word called mode, lah.
Okay.
So what Charlie Munger believes, invest in companies that has modes, they can continue to grow, create value, give value,
And be a market leader.
Yeah,
as
in
well.
the long term wise, as an investor, you can grow together.
Okay.
Yeah. So one of the favorite companies that Charlie Munger always advocate is Costco lah.
Okay.
Yeah. So he like Costco. He invests in Costco, and he in the US people lifestyle, right? People will go to Costco to
Because it's cost saving.
cost saving and then buy groceries there.
Okay, understand.
Yeah. So this is the impact that Charlie Munger have on Warren Buffett.
And influence him to change his methodology as well.
And the great thing is he didn't boast this. He didn't say, "Well, I'm the one."
He didn't take credit.
He didn't take credit.
Okay.
And in actual fact, Warren Buffett always credit Charlie Munger of his influence towards his investing style, which whereby the company can grow for 50 years lah.
Talking about this, I think for me, from this continuation of this story that you're telling, right? I think what I have learned so far is that we have to be humble. No need to. There's really no need to actually show the world that, hey, how rich are you, or what fancy car or whatsoever. Just be true to yourself, and then don't have to show off. Right?
Yeah, exactly. The word of humility lah.
Yeah, humility.
So this is also characters that both like Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger, they always carry out lah. Humility of being humble and always learning. So in Charlie Munger words, he find a lot of great leaders out there. None of them are not readers. Means every one of them reads.
Okay.
That's why they keep learning. So one of the things that Charlie Munger advocate is multidisciplinary learning lah. So for example, let's say you are very good in physics, and then you are forming a theory or whatever. So if you just keep yourself in so-called learning about physics, right? Your so-called your view is very limited.
Okay.
You cannot create so-called great theories, great stuff.
Or it's just theory.
Yeah, it's just theory. Yeah,
it's not feasible.
So what he advocates is, you can learn physics, you can learn math, history, chemistry. With all the context that you have, you can so-called create a greater stuff, have a better understanding of this world, and then give so-called better value. And in the end of the day, maybe if you are the physicist, you can create a better theory. Yeah. So this is the things he advocates. That's why he keep learning, readings, learn from the great leaders and stuff like that. So these is the things that I personally get a lot of so-called impact from him lah. Yeah, because I also want to be a great person. That's when I start reading. After I learn about investing, and from there I so-called create a habit of reading, and then love reading. Maybe I expose a bit of my background here. I'm a Malaysian, so if you go statistic, Malaysian doesn't read one. Yeah, Malaysian hardly read one book a year.
Then maybe I should consider myself as a Malaysian.
Yeah, but anyway,
Jokes aside.
from then on, I start to create a habit of reading lah. So at least one book a month. So at least 12 books lah. Not a lot, but
it's a good start.
Yeah, right. So that's the habit that the impact that I get from Mr. Charlie Munger.
Talking about multidisciplinary, I think coming from a background of food science, right, is exactly what you just mentioned. Because in food, there's not only biology, right, which is about the growth of cells, for example, and then there's also chemistry where all the chemical reactions, the different flavor compounds, for example, and then we got physics where when we talk about a manufacturing plant, you need a lot of engineering, a lot of physics, calculations, all this stuff. And through understanding all these three different stuff, you ping them together, right? That's how applied science came about. And you can see the full picture, how it links to each other and how differently you would think.
Yeah, I think it's especially important for people who like to invest in individual company. There's this term whereby also coined by both of them, which is circle of competence lah.
Oh yes.
So with multidisciplinary learning, you can expand your circle of competence. That's where right now, there's AI lah, ML lah, AR, MR. There's so much things that are happening around. With continuous learning, that's when I pick up rather quickly compared to my peers lah.
Okay.
Yeah. Imagine right now, a lot of people right now, if you are still not using ChatGPT, what does it mean? Yeah,
you're not keeping up.
You are
with
not
the pace.
keeping up. You are not learning like new stuff that really, in the end of the day, it might or might not be impactful, but who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is also like back then when I was still, I think secondary school, right? That's when we are still using the phones with touch pads. Yeah. And then for a brief moment, that's where iPhone came out, right? And then a lot of people have transited to it. Then at the start, actually, I was still a bit reluctant. I was like, it will not go there. But see where is this now? I'm using a touch phone, touch screen, and myself. Yeah.
So imagine you are continuous learning. You are ahead of the curve. that's when you can get a lot of opportunities right there.
Exactly.
So that's why you are teaching AI course, right?
Previously.
Previously. But nevertheless, it's a thing whereby we keep on learning. Yeah, this is the impacts that I get really.
Which links to like Chinese, there's this phrase called 活到老学到老. So no matter what age you are, you should continue to learn because there's so much to learn in the world. By the time you finish everything, it's maybe you might have already go to where Charlie Munger is already.
Yeah, I will not say we will learn everything. Under the sun.
A bit difficult to learn everything.
Yeah, so it's a bit hard to really say that I learned everything.
Or enough.
Yeah, but I think get to the next things that I learned from Charlie Munger is this thing called inverted thinking. So yeah, we might have learned a lot of things. So for example, let's say we invest in a company, we like to invest in a great company, you'll find a lot of ticks. Right? This company have good management, good numbers, good growth, a lot of people talking about them. It's fantastic. Okay. It's like you hardly hear any negative thing about a company.
So like being a devil's advocate or something.
Yeah,
like
it's like the company is so perfect that actually it's also a danger.
You're too euphoric about it.
Yeah.
You only look at the pros, not on the cons really.
So that's why the inverted thinking comes to the picture whereby, what if this doesn't work? What if this point whereby the growth may switch in a certain black swan event? So as a devil advocate, like what you mentioned, inverted thinking, and we sit back and point out the risks that you might have not known, is what Charlie Munger also advocating lah. So he also have this famous quote whereby, tell me or show me where would I die so that I will not go there. Yeah. So this is the inverted thinkings that Charlie Munger advocate. Yeah. So this is the few things that create a lot of impacts to us in the investing community. And then there's a lot more.
Yeah.
If you go search like Charlie Munger quote lah, you go ask ChatGPT lah, give me
Top
Charlie Munger famous quote, whatever, you'll find a lot. But these are the fields that really impact me and impact us a lot on our journey of investing.
And I think for me, the last point I want to bring across is that Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett actually focus a lot on this word called compounding as well, right? So compounding also means to say that you do things consistently, right? Like for in investing point of view is consistently putting more money in from your savings so that you can invest, and as you put in more money, this money will start to compound because those that you started early on, right, have compounded or have started to grow at a much faster rate than the ones that's the later portion. Yeah. So it also brings back to the life portion of things where, like back to the point of lifelong learning, right? So you can compound your knowledge by reading maybe a page a day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So it's like all these small little actions, or maybe in our company we also got this famous quote is like, I just need to improve myself by 1%
a day.
Yeah, 1% a day. 1 year I have grown
365 days.
Yeah, just have compounded a lot of things. Yeah. So yeah, that's the last thing I want to share as well.
Yep. So this is for
Charlie
special episodes for Charlie Munger. So yep, you may have left, but you have a lot of disciples around that still carry on your wisdom. And yeah, we also like to share your wisdom to a bigger crowd of people out there.
Yeah.
So once again, thanks Charlie Munger, and yeah, see you when we see you up there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone. Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.